Hi and hello viewers, this is Balaji. I am explaining you with Autodesk AutoCAD 2015. Now I am going to discuss you with how to draw a basic 3D diagram using an extrude command. If you want to become a 3D modeler, watch this and try this. You can educate us and both through command, subscribe and like. Let's see how to draw this. First of all, you have to create a new file by clicking the new icon. It will ask a dialog box to select a template. For that you have to select an AutoCAD diagram which could create a two-dimensional template, which is the basic template in the advanced version of 2015. It uses a basic template and then you can edit it and save it in a different file name. Then click open button and it will sure open that file. Here this is an work area is created normally. Here startup command prompt run background. You cannot see that command prompt. All those you can do is type a command and build a diagram. This command backgroundly runs a command prompt which could manage that workspace area to draw a line, circle or anything you want. Here this is at polarity and rotating display icons. It will create it will give you a direction how that object in the work area presents here. This is a default situation present here, and this is an x and y axis that will give a 0, 0 axis. Here it is. You can select it and remove it if you want to delete it. First of all, you have to follow mostly a limit command. First of all, you have to follow a limit command because you have to set a limit point of that work area space which could produce a limit which is used in a future printout. Set it will ask 0, 0 or specify a first lower left corner of that workspace. Normally it will be 0, 0, so you can type 0 as an x-axis and y 0 as a y-axis as a 0, which could define an origin. And now you specify that it will ask in the command line that like limit specify upper right corner. Now we can give that A4 size, which could I say x-axis as 2, x-axis as 210, 297, which is that A4 sheet size value of that workspace. In that future you can draw the diagram in between that A4 sheet. It will automatically merges inside. Now we can plot this value to define that upper right corner of that limit value. Then press enter or space. It will produce that limit point. Then you have to put a zoom value like zoom means z. If you type an z, it will show the list of command. Then you can choose it from zoom. In the previous version of AutoCAD, this is eliminated because all that AutoCAD user will know what is the command is going on. But in that advanced version, it is basically used to basic learner. So it will create a list of commands when you type a single words. So you can choose it the command easily from there. That in that zoom command it will shows all, center, dynamic, extend, previous, and then a list of commands. Like you have to choose all means it will totally position that all parameter, x axis, y axis, and then z axis all at accurate your limit value. It will be zoomed in default area. Center means it will zoom in that center point of that worksheet. Dynamic and extents are all like this. I can explain you these are all things in later. You can fastly move out the drawing, basic drawing designing. Let's say type A means all, so type space or enter. Zoom and creating a regenerating model. You can see here it is regenerated. And then type L. L means line. It will show list of comments. It will show a line, limit, length, and you can choose line. It shows a specific specify a point. First of all, you have to, whenever you drawing a line, it will specify. It will ask specify first point and next point, and then the third point for developing a drawing. You can choose that first point in different value. Here it shows at that plus mark of the cursor, it shows a specify first point, like that -2 -20 point. Now the value is -20.09 and then angle is 94 point something. Whenever you have to choose, that is center origin 0, 0. It will produce a 0, at the point it will a line is generated. Next point is the end point of the line. You have to choose 2 points to draw a line. You know the basic. First of all, you have to select an ortho mode, ortho icon, which look a perpendicular icon in that. When you place that cursor on that icon, it will pop up a menu like restrict cursor orthogonally. If you are pressed, it means on. Produce a line with an orthogonal. It will restrict all that movement of that line. It is helpful for a designer to fastly draw a perpendicular line without notifying the angle. Then I just by using that dimensioning, I just enter that value as 50 in x-axis. It will produce a line. In order to choose you clearly, I just zoom it out by moving that center roller of the mouse and then move it near. How that drawing is drawing, I just have to look carefully and I will explain you. Like in that y-axis, move that line cursor to that y-axis wherever you have to draw. Then type as 20 and press space or enter. It will cut that line in 20 and then 20, again 20. Just place that here 20 and again place that here 20, again place that here 20, again place that from here 50, and then move back the cursor to original point. It will specify here specify next point or close or undo. If you type C means it will close that to that where you are starting the line command. Press C, and if you are set means it will we started the line from 0, 0 origin. Then if you are pressed C means it will straightly close that line to that origin value. Then you can draw a 2D diagram. Now I am going to explain how to convert it as a 3D. How to convert it as a 3D. Look closer. It is a very simple method to create 3D diagram easily. For that I am going to explain here that first of all you have to create a 3D. You have to follow two commands, region command and extrude command. Here region command is used to help that you to rejoin that all the lines. Here when you are moved that cursor on that line, it will highlight a white light um, white blur line highlights. It shows at single line. You have to select the whole object. You have to rejoin the whole object as a single object, single highlighting, single blur highlighting line. For that, for the purpose you have to use that region. In order to create a 3D diagram, you have to follow a extrude command. In order to follow an extrude command, you have to follow region, and after only you have to follow extrude. Otherwise it will be a collapse in creating a 3D diagram. Region command, it will source. Now it say in the dialog box it says a select object. I am going to select by using a clockwise method. First of all, highlight that, select. It will highlight the selected line will highlighted a blue color. Select 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 this, and now the all lines of that diagram is selected. Here you says it says that dialog like a selected object 1 found and 8 is total. If you want to complete that selection, then press space or enter. It will create a loop. One loop is extracted and one region is created. If that one region is created, means it will create as a single region. Now you have moved your cursor on the diagram, it will show a single single rejoined lines. All the multi lines are rejoined together to produce a region. This region in between, this is the plane. This is the plan view of that 3D diagram. Now you have to extract in an Z axis. You say, now you are watching x axis and y axis. You draw a line x axis and y axis. You have to extrude it to an Z axis. That is we know that's a 3D diagram. Now you follow extrude command. EXT is that short form of the to enter that command. EXT or extrude. Extrude means it shows how you to select an object. Now that region object will highlight it, then select it and press space one. Here you say you will found that one. You have to always verify that you are selected means one found, and press space or enter. Like you have to verify that selected objects to extrude or one found and then object. Whenever you see that one object is removed, means you have to refollow that command. Otherwise you have to go create the region command and then follow extrude command. If it shows any error, means, or undo it by pressing Ctrl press Z. Now it shows that specify height. I just entered that 40.0000 mm. So I just follow that 40 mm. If I typed space, means the default value, previously typed value is now a default set value. If you are typed that 40, means it will give that extrude Z axis length is as 40 mm, which means millimeter, 40 millimeter. Now if you, in case you want to extrude it to a 50 mm, means just type 50 on that cursor. It will just type wherever you want, press space. Extrude command is created. Now you cannot see that the extrude object in 2D. How to rotate that object to view how your object is created. In order to view, or in order to necessary to view how that object is created, you have to type in another command like 3D orbit. Here is it, 3D orbit. If you are followed, means a icon cursor is changed to a revolve icon. Then if you are moved, means it will produce a 3D view. You can revolve it and wave it. That's it, viewers. I'm creating a basic 3-dimensional view of a slotted cube. I'm hoping that it will help you to create a basic diagram. In order to view as a shaded object, you have to follow another command as shade, shade, shade. This is that shade command. If you are typed that shade means it will produce a shaded model. Then again type 3D orbit command, 3D orbit command. Yes, it is here. That mouse cursor changes. Now you can revolve it anywhere. Likewise, you are revolved that it will map that I already told you, no, that east, west, north, south, that direction icon also simultaneously rotates along with to identify you where you are at now in the work area. Okay, viewer, thanks for watching.